what would you say to other young people in terms of symptoms? Of course, I know I mentioned you had fatigue, but
Mhm.
is there anything that you would say to younger people who may not ever imagine in a million years, Adrian, that they would be diagnosed with this disease?
My biggest thing is to trust your gut and trust your body and advocate for yourself. I think it's so, so, so important that if you feel like something is off in your body, that you don't stop until you get answers. It's very easy for someone else to look at you and say, oh, you're young, you're fine. But if you feel like something is off, keep advocating and get it checked out until you have answers. The other thing I want to say too is that we have really normalized, a high amount of stress in this society. And I think, for me personally, I had so much fatigue that I look back at now and I know it wasn't normal, but I had normalized it because of just how we live. And so I think it's so important to slow down and to really take stock of how you feel. And if you're feeling really fatigued or you're having just something that feels even slightly off, get it checked out.
And as you said, advocate for yourself because the symptoms of this disease are so easy to dismiss, not only by patients, but also by doctors.
Yeah, the symptoms are very easy to dismiss. I've heard stories of just doctors saying, "Oh, it's hemorrhoids," if they're having rectal bleeding and passing it off. I think that many doctors are starting to understand that colon cancer is on the rise and to take it more seriously, but you can't count on that. So again, advocate for yourself. I also think, for me personally, the symptoms were not classic. What they teach you is if there's colon cancer, you're going to have this, this, and this. I had none of those. So, very important to advocate for yourself
And to listen to your body.
and to listen to your body. I say, pun intended, trust your gut.